Very, very good evening, friends. This is Rahul Makan here as a Group Chief Executive Officer, Treasury Consulting, and also a venture capitalist. As we speak on 10th July 2021, Treasury Consulting is a multinational headquartered group based out India, Singapore, and Hong Kong. We do have offices in all three countries. More importantly, we are a hedge fund, prop hedge fund, and apart from that we have our learning arm, Sheetal Academy, and a lot of things. If you wish to have any information, you can definitely WhatsApp on my personal number, which is +91 9899242978. Alternatively, you can WhatsApp on our back office, which is +91 9818485155. In India, treasury function is considered as a cost center, and this is a hard reality. Except few corporates like Reliance, TCS, L&T, those who treat their treasury as a profit center. In fact, they are, I would like to value these corporates because these corporates are showing as an example to majority, in fact 99.99% Indian corporates, that treasury can be run as a cost center, as a profit center. And guys, they are making profit. There is no doubt about that. We are living in the world of pandemic. There is no doubt about that. Many doctors in a silent tone, sometimes in a loud voice, made one thing very clear, which is this pandemic is here to stay. Many countries, Israel, Australia, South Africa, Russia, those who ignored the pandemic and just let their doors open for everything is now paying a heavy price. They are either lockdowns, business are shutting down, people are losing job. I'm not repeating everything because this is something which I would be letting you know in our COVID series. So, but we know that operationally speaking, business is losing, revenue is losing, jobs are cutting down, customers are coming down, employees are working from home. There are a lot of issues which we have as far as the business segment is concerned. There is no doubt about that. Effective this pandemic, thousands and thousands and thousands of startups got closed. We do not have any data. Media is busy in promoting few selected startups like Paytm, Zomato, because they are coming up with their IPO. And it is the utmost duty of the media to make sure that they get a promotion. Else, how media earn the money? That is very simple. But don't ever ask a question about the profitability of Paytm or Zomato. You are not supposed to ask this question because media not ever, in fact, regulator also not ask this question from these companies. So you are not supposed to ask this question. If Zomato and Paytm are in losses since inception, let it be. Your job is just to subscribe their IPO. Forget profit. Even if after IPO they would continue to be in losses, your job is to make sure that you raise no voice. Simple. Understood? In between, few corporates, those who are running their treasury as a profit center, they are doing a trade called onshore offshore spread. As we speak, the world having around 189 countries, 189 currencies. Out of 189 currencies, around 24 are non-deliverable currencies. Few in Asia Pacific include USD INR, Chinese yuan, Philippines peso, Pakistani rupee, Malaysian ringgit, Vietnam dong, and rest majority are from the African or the Latin American side. So as we speak, around 189 currencies in the globe, and out of 189, exact 24 are non-deliverable currencies in the world. They were 22 till 2020. Now two more, probably as the time would pass, more non-deliverable currencies would come, because as we understand that there is a tug of war between China and US. China, at any cost, wanted to be the global financial center and global reserve currency, and I think they are dedicatedly working towards that regards. For a while, if we ignore the controversies, the geopolitical controversies between US and China, while US is losing at a much faster pace, that's a separate thing that international media, including Bloomberg, are trying to project a very rosy picture of US, but the hard reality is separate. If we exclude FANG, FANG stands for Facebook, Alphabet means Google, Amazon, Netflix, and Microsoft. You just compare the rest companies, you will get to know where exactly US stand. So the companies, those who are into the business of export and import consistently, like they are importing from one country, exporting to another country, like this kind of business, and they run their treasury as a profit center, they always do onshore offshore spread. As we speak on 10th, which precisely means Saturday, so I took the data of 9th from Reuters. There are two, as I told you, that Indian rupee is a non-deliverable currency. I'm sure that many of you even not heard about that. I divide this into 4 parts: 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and 12 months. Sometimes it is more than 1 year, which is 12 months, but I don't know whether you even understand this or not. So I divide this into 2 parts: 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, and I divide this into further 2 parts: onshore, offshore. Onshore means India, offshore means Singapore, Hong Kong, Dubai, where this trade is actually happening. And by the way, it's a legal trade. In 3 months, as we speak, there is a spread of 3.45 paisa. 3.45 paisa per dollar, which means you will sell in Singapore. At what rate you would be selling? You would be selling at 75.2825. I repeat, in 3 months you would be selling at 75.2825, and you would be buying at 75. In 3 months you would be selling at 75.2870, and you would be buying at 75.2525. So around 3.45 paisa of gain you would be getting. In 6 months, you would be selling at 76.1080, in Singapore, and and you would be buying here in India at around 76.09, or which precisely it's around, what you say, 1 paisa marginal, 1 paisa, which is brokerage, so ignore 1 paisa mathematically. But guys, if you go to 9 months, there is a scene is you would be selling at 77.1580 precisely, while you would be buying in India at 76.9325, which means there is a spread of 22.55 paisa. You must be thinking, I have not noted. Check this out. I never speak without the fact. These are the spreads I noted from Reuters. You can see that there is a spread of 22.55. And if I go to 1 year, the spread is 29 paisa. 29 paisa. This is really a very great arbitrage opportunity between USD INR. Which means that if I go to 3 months, around 3 paisa, 3.5 paisa. 6 months, 1 paisa, which means flat, no action. 9 months, around 22.55 paisa. 12 months, 29 paisa. All treasuries, those who run their treasury as a profit center, they are aware about this trade. And they know how to mint the money. I cannot explain more than that, and I'm sure that many people on the YouTube don't even talk about this, but we do. This is Rahul from Treasury Consulting Group. You know our WhatsApp, which is +91 9899 242 978. More such videos are on the cards. In the meantime, let Hindi media focus on Zomato and Paytm. Have a great time.